I'm Pat Harker, President of the University of Delaware, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to this grand opening celebration. This bookstore is a joint venture with Barnes & Noble, and we're so glad that Max Roberts, President of Barnes & Noble College Booksellers, is able to join us today. UD has enjoyed a partnership with Barnes & Noble since 2002, and I'm happy to announce we've just signed a 15-year contract extension to continue our collaboration. As you can see from the turnout, this project has a lot of support from the local community and from the state of Delaware, and I want to thank a few of those supporters for being here, Governor Jack Markell and Newark Mayor Vance Funk. Thanks for being here. I'm also glad to see so many local business owners here, fellow members of the Downtown Newark Partnership. It's really rewarding to be part of a true community. And I'd like to acknowledge Mark Sanderson, the principal of the firm Digsaw, which is serving as the architect on the project, as well as Rob Buccini from the Buccini Polling Group, our design-build contractor. Thank you both for coming and for conceiving and constructing what will be an absolutely beautiful building. Thanks. We're calling this a ground opening instead of a groundbreaking for a couple of reasons. Locating this bookstore on Main Street really opens us up to the town. Newark is so important to UD and UD to Newark. And this will be such a lively intersection of the city and the university. Great universities help build great neighborhoods, and I really can't wait to see the kind of energy this bookstore will bring to an already thriving downtown. The opening up of a bookstore also opens up the life of the mind. It opens us up to intellectual debate, to the exchange of ideas and opinions, and to things that matter. This project, as much as any other, is a recommitment to our mission to cultivate a truly inclusive community of thought and scholarship. It will be a terrific venue for professors and writers not only to share their work with students, residents, and visitors, but to really engage them in it. It's a ground opening in a more literal sense, too. We've opened up a hole right here, and we've lowered into it a treasure chest, because we do think this bookstore will be a treasure for the community. It's now my pleasure to introduce Max Roberts, President of Barnes & Noble College Booksellers. Max has been with Barnes & Noble since 1996 and has directed the company's continued expansion, nearly quadrupling the number of institutions served by focusing on customer service, efficiency, and technological innovation. His success certainly shows, and we're so glad to have him here. Max?
Thank you, President Harker, and good afternoon to each and every one of you. It's a pleasure to be with you today, Governor Markell, Mayor Funk, and Doug Tallamy. This ceremony is about beginnings. It's about the beginning of a new school year. It's the beginning of a new construction project. And it's the beginning of a new era in Barnes & Noble's relationship with the University of Delaware and the greater community of Newark. The structure that we're breaking ground here today on is going to be more than a beautiful college superstore. What we're going to build here is a modern-day village green, a place that will welcome UD and Newark communities, a knowledge center where people of all ages will come to feed their intellectual curiosity, connect with peers, or maybe just find a comfortable place to study. This is a very exciting project, and we are very proud to be a part of it. Barnes & Noble College Booksellers has had the privilege of serving the UD community since 2002. And although it's only been 8 years, a lot has changed in that time. In fact, I'd say more has changed in those 8 years than the past 20. We've seen revolutionary change in technology, the emergence of a volatile economic climate, and major shifts in the geopolitical landscape. And these are just a few of the major changes that have taken place. For college students, these changes have generated more demands and a lot of pressures. Today's students are facing new challenges and hurdles that, frankly, no one has ever dealt with. Quite simply, their lives are complicated. And we think it's our job to make it as easy on them as we can. So today, UD students have the option of buying or selling their books from the store or online from the bookstore's website. They have the choice of getting new books, a choice of used books, or digital books, whichever works best for their budgets. And they can now friend the bookstore's Facebook page to make sure that they don't miss an important event or something fun going on in the bookstore. Back in 2002, when we first arrived at the University of Delaware, if you said the words Facebook, online buyback, digital textbooks, people would have thought you were a little strange. But in just a few years, these words and ideas have become a part of our everyday lives and what we offer our students. I bring this up because it goes to the heart of Barnes & Noble's commitment to the University of Delaware and to the commitment to UD students. No matter how the educational landscape changes or how the world around us shifts, you can be certain that Barnes & Noble will be there to drive innovation and deliver products and outstanding service that will help make our students' lives easier. Our commitment to the success of UD and to the students is long-term and it's unshakable.
Well, you can tell it's a project that's important to the state when the governor stops by. Jack Markell has been a great friend to this university where his late father, Bill Markell, taught for so many years. We're grateful that a big part of the governor's legacy, as well as our own, was the service of his father for all those many years. We think that the governor will be especially happy to hear that the bookstore's relocation to Main Street should double the number of people employed in the bookstore from 25 to 50. And during periods of peak student traffic at the beginning and end of every semester, during homecoming and parent weekend, that number should go up to 80 or 100. That's definitely something to celebrate in this economy, jobs. Governor Markell.
Well, thank you, President Harker, and to Max Roberts, thanks for being here with us. It is so fitting that a world-class company like Barnes & Noble has this partnership with what has really become a world-class university. This is an amazing place. We've got an absolutely top-ranked president in Pat Harker, a great team from the provost, the deans, the staff. I mean, really, this is a sensational place that means so much. This is actually my hometown. I am from Newark, Delaware. I went to high school here. Probably spent more time on this street than this might not be a good thing, but I probably spent more time on this street than pretty much anywhere else in the world. And to see the role that the university plays in Delaware. Certainly we very much value the additional jobs that this project creates, but beyond that, the research, the innovation, the teaching, the scholarship that's going on here in Newark and in Lewis and really around the world with the study abroad programs. This university is making a profound difference, and a positive difference at that, here in our state. And we could not be more proud of what is happening here, and certainly to have this partnership with Barnes & Noble, which will do all the things that you both talked about, providing the place for students and faculty to interact, to have book signings and the like, and really just to open up a whole new world for students, for faculty, and in fact for the whole community. That's what it's all about. So the President's right when I try to show up at events where I think there's a real positive impact for the state of Delaware. Sometimes I have to show up when I think there might be a negative impact to defend against it. But in this case, this is all positive, and we're just delighted by the enhanced partnership between these two great institutions. And thank you all very much.